Be a public ed voter and fight for student well-being in North Carolina schools. Statewide, we are seeing dangerous trends emerge over time, as well as spikes associated with the pandemic and social distancing. And our schools are not prepared based on the ratios of support professionals recommended versus the ratios actually funded by the General Assembly. A growing body of scientific research shows that brain development, immune responses, and how the body adapts to stress are significantly impacted by a child's exposure to adverse childhood experiences, or ACEs, like abuse and neglect, and household challenges that strain their resources and caregivers. ACEs are at the root of a number of negative life outcomes, such as lack of academic attainment, unemployment, and poor physical and mental health. When we see a child with low academic growth, we tend to see the causes that are most observable at school. ACEs research reveals that we must look beneath the surface to understand how root causes in a child's home environment, as well as community resources and stressors, impact a child's physical and mental health. By adding layers of resources, positive experiences, warm and nurturing environments, and connections to caring adults trained in tiered interventions and trauma-informed education, schools can help children combat chronic toxic stress and develop greater resilience and coping mechanisms to endure and grow in the face of adversity. Children who develop more resilience have more positive academic, behavioral, and social outcomes at school, and better physical and mental health, employment, and intergenerational outcomes as adults. How can voters help? Focus on races for state legislators, because the North Carolina General Assembly controls a number of resources that the state can leverage to meet our children's individual, family, and community needs. This fall, before you vote, consider who should serve as the voice of your district, and fight to ensure that children all across our state have the support they need for their well-being. Vote for candidates who support funding the recommended ratios of support professionals in schools, expanding pre-K, nutrition, special ed, and after-school programs, prioritizing access to health care, mental health services, and affordable housing, and fully funding the Leandro Remedial Plan, which would put more resources and more caring adults in our schools. For more information about how you can be a public ed voter in 2022, follow us on social media and visit our website, publicschoolsfirstnc.org, for more resources.